Hi Aquarius, welcome to Free Your Spirit Healing. This is going to be messages for you for your highest good for the month of July 2025. Thank you for liking the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you doing that. Helps us build our team of Aquariuses. Ooh. Wow. So someone is coming in with a shocking offer. There's a new offer. Actionable action. Wow, coming in fast, and I think it's going to be a bit of a shock, and it may be something that like shocks you to the core, Aquarius. Woo. And it looks like you may be a little bit closed off when this happens. It may be someone coming towards you, maybe traveling, and what's going on for Aquarius? Ooh. Oh my goodness. This is someone who has the hots for you. Passionate man who wants commitment. They want to marry you. Well, they've learned something that they want to share, some kind of higher learning. They've taken something to take that to the bank. Ooh, now you've got King of Pentacles. So this may be someone who's upgraded themselves, and they now have something to offer. They've stabilized their financial world, and I think it's a bit of a shock to you though, and it causes you to retract and retreat, and keep quiet, at least for a bit. And it also puts you in your feels big time. Ooh. Big time in your feels, Aquarius. This may be something that has been on your heart for a long time, and maybe because of the nature of how things have transpired in your situation with them, their action is a shock, and has you very guarded, extra guarded, and not saying anything. You're very quiet. But there's a lot of consideration that's gone into this offer. Tell me more about Aquarius' situation. Oh. Well, it seems that your silence or your lack of action causes some kind of completion. But that could also be that this person wants to travel to you, or that they do travel to you in July. I feel like I'm almost stumbling on my words, so It might be hard for this person to speak up, and so them speaking up might be a shock and might put you into not speaking up, or vice versa. There may be information that they bring that really like pulls at your emotions very deeply, and that you have to retreat in order to balance yourself out. Yeah, I feel like almost jittery. So I don't know what information they're going to give you, but whatever it is, it really affects you strongly. Yeah, okay, there's double confirmation there from Zeke. And this might be something that you are just like not able to engage in because of how deeply it affects you. Yet I feel that you have a very strong psychic connection with this person. And you also have an understanding of the spiritual lessons that they've had to go through and endure. And you have a lot of insight around that. And so because you have insight around that, I feel like you have compassion for them. But it is also very uncomfortable or painful or disappointing. And so you're retreating in July helps you to balance yourself out and heal your heart. Whoa, that was loud, sorry. Like a clap sometimes when the cars come out. And part of the reason that this is so challenging and upsetting is because it's very strong connection, and it feels like it could go the distance and be someone that you could spend your life with, and that's a big deal. And if that's what they're offering, that in itself might be a big shock, and you may need to like retreat to like really think about it, to digest what's happened. And it might be that there's someone or something else involved. They might have put you in a situation where their energy was going to someone else, or you might be involved with someone else when they come in. And it might be painful for you to accept that the timing of things is happening when you've moved on, because that cycle was closed out. But the feelings, I feel, are still there. And so you may have a tendency to like cover up what's going on for yourself by throwing yourself into your work. To give yourself the time and space to heal and figure out what you want. But it does look like some kind of healing around your connection with this person is on the table in July, very clearly on the table. And it looks like they do want some form of commitment, be that commitment to honoring you in some way, or honoring your friendship, or wanting to date you, or just straight out wanting to marry you. So something's going on there, and so you may have something to celebrate. Or it may be that you might have to work, or you might be working at an event when this happens. And you may have some kind of clear truth spoken about not only the connection or what could potentially happen moving forwards, but there's something connected to family that has affected this connection. And it may have been someone in the family that got in the way or got between you and this person. So there might be conversations needed to be had about things that you felt but didn't know, and you might get confirmation about those things. And there may have been someone may have been manipulated in this circumstance, and because they were being manipulated, they weren't able to offer you what they wanted to, which is their heart. And so even knowing all that is challenging for you, because even if they were manipulated, they were allowing themselves to be manipulated, or they weren't aware of that. So that's disappointing as well. That's sad for someone to be taken advantage of. But it does look like that they want to show up and they want to offer you their love and commitment. Wow, Aquarius. I want to be an Aquarius this month. That's exciting, although it also looks like it's been a wild ride, and quite possibly very painful for you. So you will be taking time out to figure out exactly what you want and what you want to do with your life, and whether you still see it with this person, or whether there is a possibility of you continuing with them, or starting a new cycle if you choose. Skyfire, messages, channels, information. Yeah, I feel like you've already had some kind of downloads or information psychically, and you may work with that kind of thing. You may work with energies and channel messages yourself. So I feel like you've already had indicators around what could possibly happen in the future with this person. And so it might be that you know they're going to show up, but you don't know when, but it's still a shock when they do show up. So Skyfire 11, 1 and 1 is 2, and that's also like twin flame number. And you may get messages also in your dream time, or when you connect to your spirit guides through meditation, or you might see images and shapes in clouds when you're outside. You might even see them in the clouds. You might also connect through something to do with trees or wood or forests. You might have a place where you met or where you go, some kind of rocky region. Let me know in the comments. And please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. That would be great. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, I think got this one. I think Capricorn got this one as well. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So Aquarius, let yourself be seen. I feel like you are embracing your own courage. You are being more courageous. You are expressing yourself clearer and better, and you're more strong in your self-expression. And that actually might be a challenge for this person if they have a tendency to be much softer. So you might also find yourself balancing out that aspect of yourself, but also being, what's the expression? Not undeniable, what's the word? Being like unforgiving, is it? Like when you just like, you get what you get and you don't get upset. This is me, take me or leave me as I am. That kind of attitude. So it's good that you're standing up for yourself and who you are. And maybe that's inspirational to this person as well, because maybe they've struggled with standing up for themselves. And so your influence on them is good. So let's see what the animal spirit has to share with you. What animal is going to influence July for Aquarius? Oh, that one. That's a great one, Aquarius. Hawk. So you, with your infinite knowledge and wisdom and your psychic gifts, you see the bigger picture. You see the bird's eye view. So you can like zoom yourself out and see what's going on from a much higher perspective. And not everyone's able to do that. Some people have got like the horse blinkers on. And so that might be a difference between you and this other person. They may struggle to see beyond their view of what's going on for them directly and where they live. And you may be more affluent, or you may be also able to travel more, or be more broad-minded when it comes to traveling. And that it might be like intimidating for this person. It might be like a big deal to them, whereas you could like pack a weekend bag and go jet set off to somewhere, no problem, because Aquarians are very, very broad and worldly like that. So your knowledge of people and the world and the way things work and the way things tick, and of yourself, is going to be guiding you in July. So congratulations for being so awesome, and have a great month of July. See you next month.